So today I'm going to explain third theorem. So look at the statement. Equation of the plane passing through three non-collinear points R, S and T whose position vectors are respectively A bar, B bar and C bar is. This is a box product, that is scalar triple product. R bar minus A bar, B bar minus A bar, C bar minus A bar is equal to 0. That is the vector equation, and this is the Cartesian equation. And here x1, y1, z1 are the coordinates of R, x2, y2, z2 are coordinates of S, x3, y3, z3 are coordinates of T. Okay, so here this is the statement. You have to remember the statement. Now look at the proof. So in 3D geometry, in every theorem, you remember statement as like a formula. Okay, so look at the proof. So this is the plane. So this plane is passing through three non-collinear points R, S and T. So let the plane is passing through three non-collinear points R whose position vector is A bar, S whose position vector is B bar and T whose position vector is C bar. Okay, suppose P is any point in the plane with position vector R bar. So let P be a point, or you write any point, P be any point in the plane with the position vector R bar. Okay, that means OP bar is equal to R bar. Okay, so if P is a point in the plane, if you observe clearly the vector RP bar, the vector RS bar, the vector RT bar are coplanar vectors. Am I correct? So this implies that the vectors RP bar, RS bar and RT bar, these three vectors are what? Coplanar. So as these three vectors are coplanar, so what will be the direction of RS bar cross RT bar? What will be the direction of RS bar cross RT bar? So RS bar cross RT bar will be the direction like this. Okay, if you take the plane is the board itself, then RSTP lies on the board, then the vector direction RS bar cross RT bar direction will be like this. So this RS bar cross RT bar vector, which is perpendicular to what? The vector particularly RP bar. Am I correct? Of course, this RS bar cross RT bar, it is the vector perpendicular to the plane containing these 4 points. Okay, so that means if you take any vector in this plane, so that vector is perpendicular to RS bar cross RT bar. If you take any vector in this plane, that vector is perpendicular to the vector RS bar cross RT bar because it is the perpendicular direction. Okay, so this implies that RS bar cross RT bar perpendicular to RS bar cross RT bar perpendicular to the plane containing the points R, S, T. Okay, containing the points R, S, T and P. Of course, P is a point on the plane. Okay, so that means obviously as it is perpendicular to this plane, then this vector is perpendicular to the vector RP bar also. No? So this implies that the vector RP bar perpendicular to RS bar cross RT bar. So again, perpendicular condition. As these two vectors are perpendicular, their dot product must be equal to what? 0. So dot product of these two vectors, that is RP bar dot RS bar cross RT bar, become a what? 0. So RP bar is nothing but what? OP bar minus OR bar. OP bar is R bar minus, okay, minus OR bar. What is OR bar? What is the position vector of R? A bar. So A bar dot RS bar. RS bar is OS bar minus OR bar. What is OS bar? B bar. What is OR bar? A bar. So B bar minus A bar cross RT bar. RT bar is nothing but what? OT bar minus OR bar. That is C bar minus A bar is equal to 0. So it is look like what? An A bar dot B cross C. A bar dot B cross C can also be written as box product of A bar, B bar, C bar. So or this can also be written as this equation R bar minus A bar box. Next B bar minus A bar, C bar minus A bar is equal to 0. So it is the vector equation of the plane. Vector equation of the plane. So next what do we have to find? It's a Cartesian form. Okay, Cartesian equation of the plane, and we have to show that this. Okay, so next Cartesian form. So let us consider the coordinates of R. R, x1, y1, z1. And coordinates of S are x2, y2, z2. And coordinates of T are x3, y3, z3. And the coordinates of P are x, y, z. Okay. So here the plane is passing through which points? R, S and T, and P is any point in the plane. Okay. Then obviously the vector OR bar becomes, that is A bar is equal to OR bar becomes what? X1 I cap plus Y1 J cap plus Z1 K cap. And B bar is equal to OS bar becomes what? X2 I cap plus Y2 J cap plus Z2 K cap. Next, C bar is equal to OT bar. What you will get? OT bar X3 I cap plus Y3 J cap plus Z3 K cap. And what is the vector R bar? That is the position vector of P. So which is equal to X I cap plus Y J cap plus Z K cap. Okay, so then from equation 1, so let it be equation 1. From equation 1, what do we have? Box of R bar minus A bar, B bar minus A bar, C bar minus A bar is equal to 0. So box product of R bar minus A bar, B bar minus A bar, C bar minus A bar is equal to 0. So that is equal to what? 3 by 3 determinant. And the first row elements are components of this first vector R minus A. Second row elements are components of the vector B bar minus A bar. And third row elements are what? Components of the vector C bar minus A bar. So this is R bar, this is A bar. If you subtract R minus, if you do R minus A, what you will get the components? X minus X1 I cap, next Y minus Y1 J cap, next Z minus Z1 K cap. So the components are what? X minus X1, Y minus Y1, Z minus Z1. Okay, next to second vector B minus A, B bar minus A bar. So if you do B bar minus A bar, what you will get the components? X2 minus X1. Second component Y2 minus Y1. Third component Z2 minus Z1. Okay, next. Third vector is C bar minus A bar. If you do C bar minus A bar, then what you will get the components? X3 minus X1. Next, Y3 minus Y1. Next what we'll get, Z3 minus Z1 is equal to 0. So this is the Cartesian equation of the plane passing through three non-collinear points R, S and T. Okay. So look at the problems. So because of these given 3 points are non-collinear points, then there is only one plane passing through all those 3 points. If the given points are collinear points, then there will be infinitely many planes passing through those 3 points. Okay. So look at the problem. Find the vector equation and Cartesian equation of the plane passing through the points capital R 2 5 minus 3 2 5 minus 3, capital S minus 2 minus 3 5 and capital T 5 3 minus 3. So we have to find the equation of the plane passing through these 3 points. Okay. So solution. So capital R coordinates are given what, 2 5 minus 3. So this implies that the vector A bar, which is nothing but position vector of R, becomes what? 2i cap plus 5j cap minus 3k cap. Or you can write simply 2 5 minus 3, no problem. Okay. Or you can write, particularly if you want, you can write like this, 2i cap plus 5j cap minus 3k cap. Okay. Next up, S is equal to minus 2 minus 3 5. Then B bar is equal to what you'll get, OS bar, which is equal to minus 2i cap minus 3j cap plus 5 into k cap. And capital T is equal to 5 3 minus 3. So this implies that C bar is equal to OT bar is equal to 5i cap plus 3j cap minus 3 into k cap. So first we'll find vector equation, and we have to take, we have to find what, B minus A first next to C minus A also. Am I correct? Okay, so first you find B bar minus A bar vector. What is B bar minus A bar vector? This minus this. So minus 2 minus 2 minus 4i cap, minus 3 minus 5 minus 8j cap, 5 plus, minus of minus 3 plus 8k cap. And find C bar minus A bar vector also. So 5 minus 2, 3i cap, 3j minus 5j, 2j cap, minus 3k minus of minus plus 3k get cancelled, 0k cap. Okay, so then vector equation of the plane. Vector equation of the plane. So vector equation of the plane, what is the formula? You can use box product or you can write A bar dot B cross C form. Anyway, in textbook they have given in A bar dot B cross C. So I'm using that symbol only. So what is the answer? R bar minus A dot B bar minus A bar cross C bar minus A bar. is equal to 0. Okay, so in textbook they have taken this symbol, so better you take this only. Okay, answer. So R bar minus A bar. So R bar minus, what is A bar? 2j cap, sorry 2i cap plus 5j cap minus 3k cap dot B bar minus A bar. What is B bar minus A bar? Minus 4i cap minus 8j cap plus 8k cap cross next to C bar minus A bar. So 3i cap minus 2j cap is equal to 0. This is the vector equation of the plane. Okay. Next to further what you have to find? Cartesian equation also. Na? So Cartesian equation of the plane. So Cartesian equation of the plane. So is, what is the formula? 3 by 3 determinant, x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, x3 minus x1, y3 minus y1, z3 minus z1 is equal to what? 0. Okay. So determinant of x minus x1. What is x1 here? So we have to take coordinates of r as x1, y1, z1. Similarly for s, x2, y2, z2. Coordinates of t are x3, y3, z3. Okay. So now x minus x1 means what you'll get? X minus 2. Y minus y1 means what you'll get? Y minus 5. Z minus z1 means what you'll get? Z minus of minus 3. Z plus 3. Then this x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, they are nothing but components of b minus a only. No? If you do also, you will get the same. Or you can take directly components of b bar minus a bar. So what you'll get? Minus 4, minus 8, 8. And this x3 minus x1, y3 minus y1, z3 minus z1 are nothing but components of c bar minus a bar. Or you can do like this also, x3 minus x1, y3 minus y1, z3 minus z1. So what you'll get? 3 minus 2, 0 is equal to 0. Okay, expand this determinant. Okay. So first what you'll get? X minus 2 into 0 plus 16 minus of y minus 5 into 0 minus 24 so minus 24. So next plus z plus 3 into, and you'll get 8 plus 24. 8 plus 24 is 32 is equal to 0. So throughout the equation you divide with 8, then what you'll get? 2 times of x minus 2. Here minus into minus plus. After dividing with 8, what you'll get? 3 times of y minus 5 plus 4 times of z plus 3 is equal to 0. So if you simplify, what you'll get? 2x plus 3y plus 4z and constant minus 4 minus 15 minus 19 plus 12. So minus 7 is equal to 0. So that is the required Cartesian equation of the plane passing through the given 3 non-collinear points. So next, equation of the plane in general form. That is general equation of the plane. So what is the general equation of the straight line in two-dimensional geometry? Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. That means it is a linear equation in x and y. So a linear equation in x and y represents what? A straight line in two-dimensional geometry. So in three-dimensional geometry, a linear equation in the variables x, y, z denotes the equation of the plane. So that means linear equation in x, y, z means it should be in the form of ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0. Here a, b, c, d are constants, x, y, z are variables and d is the constant term, and among a, b, c at least one of them should not be equal to 0. Then only that equation represents an equation of the plane. Okay. So general equation of the plane. General equation of the plane is ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0. Here the coefficients a, b, c, d are what? They are constants, real constants. And among a, b, c, at least one of them should not be equal to 0. Then only it represents what? An equation of the plane. Okay. So here a, b, c and d are real constants. Okay. Next. So this is the general equation of the plane. So that means it is a linear equation in the variables x, y and z. So every linear equation in the variables x, y, z represents what? A plane. Okay, in three-dimensional geometry. Okay. Now, next one is intercept form. Intercept form of equation of the plane. Equation of the plane. So just like in a two-dimensional geometry straight line, we denote small a and small b for what? X-intercept of the line, y-intercept of the line. So if a is the x-intercept of the line, then that line intersects the x-axis at the point a comma 0. And b is the y-intercept of the line, then the line intersects the y-axis at the point 0 comma b. In the same way, now we come to the three-dimensional geometry. If we want to say small a is the x-intercept of the plane, there two-dimensional geometry line, here plane. So if small a is the x-intercept of the plane, then it intersects the x-axis at the point a comma 0 comma 0. Because it's 3D net, so 3 coordinates will be there. And if its y-intercept is small b, means it intersects the y-axis at 0, b, 0. And its z-intercept is small c, means it intersects the z-axis at the point 0 comma 0 comma c. Okay. Now I am giving the equation of the plane. Whenever if you know the intercepts of the plane on the coordinate axis are known. That means whenever if you know x-intercept, y-intercept and z-intercept of a plane, then how to find equation of the plane. Okay. So intercept form of equation of the plane. Okay. So here if small a, small b and small c are intercepts made by the plane pi on the coordinate axis on the coordinate axis then its equation is x by a plus y by b plus z by c is equal to 1. Here small a, small b, small c denotes what? The intercepts made by the plane on the coordinate axis. Okay, so just look at the proof, small proof. This is like a statement. Proof. So let us assume equation of the required plane is ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0. That means we are assuming the equation of the plane in general form. Okay, let the equation of the plane, required plane, okay, is in the form of ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0. Okay, so let this plane makes the intercept small a, small b, small c on the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis respectively. Okay, let this plane makes small a, makes intercepts small a, small b, small c on the coordinate axis, or simply we can write on the axis. Then as small a is x-intercept, then this plane cuts x-axis at the point 800. Am I correct? As x-intercept is small a, it cuts the x-axis at the point A00 and cuts y-axis at the point 0b0 because y-intercept is b, so it cuts the y-axis at the point 0 comma b comma 0 and cuts the z-axis at 0 comma 0 comma small c. Okay, now as the plane cuts the coordinate axis at these 3 points, obviously these 3 points are also lies on the plane only. So clearly the points R, S, T lies on the plane 1. So as these points lies on the plane, then these points satisfies the plane equation. So now first I am substituting capital R point in equation 1. Then if I substitute, what I will get? A into small a plus b into 0, 0. Next c into 0, 0. I'll try one step. B into 0 plus c into 0 plus d is equal to 0. So this plane is passing through which point? A00. So we can replace x, y, z by A00. So you will get this. So further what we can write? A into A plus capital D is equal to 0. So from this what you will get? Small a. What will you get? Small a, which is equal to, not small a, we find capital A. What will you get? Capital A value minus D by A. Similarly, if you substitute S point, because the plane is also passing through the point S, then you will get capital B value minus D by B. And also the plane is passing through which point? T. Then you will get capital C value is minus D by small c. So substitute these A, B, C values in equation 1. Then equation 1 reduce it to this equation 1. Ax, so minus D by A into x and B plus By, that is minus D by B into y plus Cz, C value minus D by C into z plus capital D is equal to 0. So throughout the equation you divide with the minus D. If you divide with the minus D, if you divide it by minus D, then what you will get? X by A plus y by b plus z by c minus 1 is equal to 0. Or further this can be written as x by a plus y by b plus z by c is equal to 1. So this is the proof. Okay, and this is the equation of the plane in intercept form. So one beautiful example, small example, and it's very simple example. So find the equation of the plane whose intercepts whose intercepts on the coordinate axis or on axis are 2, 3, 4. So that means x-intercept is 2, y-intercept is 3, z-intercept is 4. Then what is the equation of the plane? So x-intercept is 2 means what is a value? That x-intercept is denoted by what? Small a. Okay. So that small a value is how much here according to the question? 2. And y-intercept is 3 means b value is how much? 3. And z-intercept is 4 means what is c value? 4. Then equation of the plane. Equation of the plane. So equation of the plane will be what? X by a, that is x by 2, plus y by b, that is y by 3, plus z by c, that is z by 4, is equal to 1. So that is the equation of required plane. Or further, if you want, you can take LCM and simplify. If you take and LCM and simplify, you will get 6x plus 4y plus 3z is equal to 12. If you simplify this equation, you will get this. Means I have taken LCM 12 and cross multiplied 12. So you will get this is the final answer. So next to so whenever if two lines are intersecting, then a point will form. Whenever two lines are intersecting, a point will form. So that is why that point is called point of intersection. But whenever if two planes are intersect, then a line will form. See, treat my left hand and right hand as planes. If they are intersecting, then what you are getting common part, which is a straight line. So that intersection is called line of intersection, because intersection of two planes forms a line. Okay, suppose if you take your book also, if you take any book, so if you take book, okay, so you treat this page is one plane, this paper is another plane, then they are intersecting what? Their intersection is what? It is forming what? A line. This is the line. So I am moving now, that is the line. So that line is called line of intersection of the planes. Line of intersection of the planes. Now, how many planes can we draw passing through line of intersection of these two planes? Infinitely many. Okay, suppose if I take like this. Okay, so this is the first plane, this is the second plane, and this will be the line of intersection, and this is the plane passing through line of intersection of these two planes. Okay, suppose this the paper is plane pi 1, this paper is plane pi 2, and this is the line of intersection, and this pi 3, this is the pi 3, this is the plane passing through intersection of planes pi 1 and pi 2. So like this, how many planes I can draw? Infinitely many planes I can draw. So then how to find equation of such particular plane? Suppose I want to find a particular plane passing through intersection of line of intersection of given two planes. How I can find? Okay, but what is its form? First of all, what it will be in the form. Suppose equation of first plane is pi 1, equation of second plane is pi 2, then equation of any plane passing through line of intersection of given two planes is in the form of what? Because there are infinitely many planes through them, so that's why we can't write particular equation, but we can write one general form. Okay, the general form of what? Equation of the plane passing through line of intersection of given two planes. Okay, so that is our next concept. So the equation of the plane, the equation of the plane passing through line of intersection of given two planes. Suppose given two planes are like this. Suppose this is the plane pi 1, this is the plane pi 2. This is the first plane, this is the second plane, and this is the line of intersection. Okay, this is what? Line of intersection. Then how I can find the plane passing through this line of intersection? So this is the plane pi 3, which is passing through intersection of the planes pi 1 and pi 2. This plane pi 3 is the plane passing through line of intersection of pi 1 and pi 2. So like this, how many I can draw the planes? Like pi 3, how many planes I can draw? Infinitely many. So that is pi 3 now. I can draw like this also. So this is also one of the plane. Suppose this is a pi 4. This pi 4 is also a plane which is passing through line of intersection of the planes pi 1 and pi 2. Okay. So first vector form. Okay. So let the vector equation of given planes are first plane pi 1 is r bar dot n bar is equal to d1. Second plane equation pi 2 is r bar dot, so take this n1, r bar dot n2 bar is equal to d2. Here what is n1 bar and n2 bar? N1 bar and n2 bar are normal vectors to the plane pi 1 and pi 2. So I am not taking unit normal vectors, I am taking normal vectors. So as n1 bar, n2 bar are not unit normal vectors, d1, d2 cannot be perpendicular distances from the origin. Okay, so they are just what? Normal vectors. So along the normal to the first plane pi, I have taken one of the vector is n1 bar. Similarly, along the normal to the second plane, I have taken what? One of the vector is n2 bar. Okay. So here n1 bar and n2 bar are normal vectors to the plane pi 1 and pi 2. Then vector equation of the plane, vector equation of any plane passing through line of intersection of planes pi 1 and pi 2. So it is in the form of, that is third plane, it is in the form of pi 1 plus lambda into pi 2 is equal to 0, where lambda is real number. So for corresponding to each value of lambda, there will be one plane which is passing through intersection of the planes pi 1 and pi 2. Okay, so what is pi 1 equation? R bar dot n1 plus lambda into here, what you will get? R bar dot n2 is equal to d1 plus lambda into d2. So further this can also be written as r bar dot n1 bar plus lambda into n2 bar is equal to d1 plus lambda into d2. So this is the vector equation of any plane passing through given two planes, passing through line of intersection of given two planes. Suppose if we consider Cartesian form, okay, suppose the Cartesian equation of the first plane is a1x plus b1y plus c1z plus d1 is equal to 0, and Cartesian equation of second plane is a2x plus b2y plus c2z plus d2 is equal to 0. Then the pi 3 plane equation will be in the form of what? Pi 1, that is a1x plus b1y, a1x pi 3, that is the plane passing through line of intersection of pi 1 and pi 2. It should be in the form of a1x plus b1y plus c1z plus d1 plus lambda into pi 2. What is pi 2 equation? a2x plus b2y plus c2z plus d2 is equal to 0. Okay, so equation of any plane passing through line of intersection of given two planes in the form of pi 1 plus lambda into pi 2 is equal to 0. Remember that. Okay. So next one example based upon this concept. So example problem, find the equation of the vector equation of the plane passing through, find the vector equation of the plane, vector equation of the plane passing through line of intersection of planes, line of intersection of the planes, line of intersection of the planes r bar dot I cap plus j cap plus k cap is equal to 6, and r bar dot 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 5k cap is equal to minus 5. So 2i plus 3j cap plus 4k cap is equal to minus 5, and also passing through the point 1 1 1 means plane passing through line of intersection of these two planes will be infinitely many. Among those, we have to find particular plane which is passing through this given point. Okay, so how we can find this plane? So solution. So you compare first plane equation with r bar dot n1 bar is equal to d1, and the second plane equation with r bar dot n2 bar is equal to d2. Then what you will get? n1 bar I cap plus j cap plus k cap, and what you will get? n2 bar 2i cap plus 3 into j cap plus 4k cap, and what you will get? d1 6, and what you will get? d2 minus 5. So you don't worry about d1 d2 values. If they are positive or negative, no problem, because we are not converting this plane equation in the normal form like r bar dot n cap is equal to d. Okay, so don't worry about d1, d2 values. If they may be positive or negative or maybe equal to 0. Okay, so now I'm writing first vector equation of the plane which is passing through intersection of, which is passing through line of intersection of given planes. So it should be in the form of what? R bar dot n1 bar plus lambda into n2 bar is equal to d1 plus lambda into d2, where lambda is a real number. So R bar dot n1 bar. What is n1 bar? I cap plus j cap plus k cap plus lambda into n2 bar. 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap is equal to d1. d1 value 6 plus lambda into d2. That is lambda into minus 5 lambda. Or further, this can also be written as r bar dot how we can write? See, I cap, this is lambda into 2i cap. If you take I cap common, what will get? 1 plus 2 lambda into I cap. Similarly, here j cap, here 3 lambda into j cap. If you take j cap common, 1 plus 3 lambda into j cap. Next, what will get? 1 plus 4 lambda into k cap is equal to 6 minus 5 lambda. Okay, so now let us take r bar is equal to what? Xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. Okay, so now this plane is passing through which point? 1, 1, 1. So this plane passing through which point? 1, 1, 1. So passing through intersection of these two planes and also passing through the point 1, 1, 1. So now where we have to put 1, 1, 1 instead of x, y, z. Am I correct? Okay. So if you put instead of x, y, z 1, 1, 1, what you will get? I cap plus j cap plus k cap dot. So what you will get? 1 plus 2 lambda into I cap. Next plus 1 plus 3 lambda into j cap. Next 1 plus 4 lambda into k cap. That is equal to what you'll get? 6 minus 5 lambda. So dot product. So what you'll get? I dot 1 plus 2 lambda into I cap. What will get? 1 plus 2 lambda. Next 1 plus 3 lambda. Next what will get? 1 plus 4 lambda is equal to 6 minus 5 lambda. Okay. So here 2 lambda plus 3 lambda 5. 5 plus 4 9. 9 lambda plus 3 is equal to 6 minus 5 lambda. Or 9 plus 5 14 lambda is equal to 6 minus 3, 3. So lambda value what you will get? 3 by 14. So you substitute this in equation 1, means this one. Or you can put here also, no problem. Put by the here. Then what you will get? Xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. Okay. That is nothing but r bar only. No? So r bar dot. Okay. I am putting here lambda value. I am putting in this equation lambda value 3 by 14. Okay, so xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. Nothing but r bar only. Na? So r bar dot what you will get? 1 plus 2 lambda. 1 plus 2 lambda. 2 into lambda means 2 into 3 by 14, 3 by 7 into I cap. Next 1 plus 3 lambda, that is 1 plus 9 by 14 into j cap. 1 plus 4 lambda, that is 1 plus 4 into 3, 12 by 14. 12 by 14 is same as 6 by 7 into k cap is equal to 6 minus 5 lambda. 6 minus 5 lambda is 15 by 14. Okay. So if you simplify, what you'll get? R bar dot. If you take LCM, what will you get? 7 plus 3, 10. So 10 I cap by 7. Next here 14 plus 9, 23. 23 j cap by 14. Next here 13 by 7 into k cap is equal to 16, 14, 6, 84. 84 minus 15, what will you get? 69. by 14. Or further, if you simplify, you will get r bar dot. That means here I am taking LCM 14 and cancelling 14. So r bar dot, what you will get? 20 I cap plus 23 j cap plus 26 k cap is equal to 69. So this is the vector equation of the plane. Suppose if they ask Cartesian equation, instead of r bar, what you have to put? Xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, and if you dot product, what you will get? 20x plus 23y plus 26z is equal to 69. So this is the Cartesian equation, and the above one is vector equation of the required plane. Okay. So next important concept is coplanarity of two lines. That means what is the condition for given two lines are coplanar? Remember, if given two lines are coplanar, compulsorily they should be either intersecting or parallel. Okay. Now what is the condition for given two lines are coplanar? So if the given lines are coplanar, then compulsorily they are either intersecting or parallel. That means intersecting lines are always coplanar. Parallel lines are also always coplanar. Okay. So now I'm going to derive the condition for given two lines are coplanar. Okay. So I'm writing, okay, coplanarity of two lines concept, coplanarity of two lines. So first one, when if they have given vector equation of the straight lines, okay, the condition for the lines r bar is equal to a1 bar plus lambda into b1 bar, and r bar is equal to a2 bar plus mu into b2 bar. Here lambda and mu are real numbers, are coplanar. Coplanar is box product, scalar triple product of a2 bar minus a1 bar, b1 bar, b2 bar is equal to 0. So how will you get simple proof? So suppose the given two lines are coplanar. Okay. So this is the line 1, this is the second line. Okay. So the first line is parallel to which vector? b1 bar vector, correct? And suppose first line is passing through which point? Suppose say it is A, whose position vector is what? a1 bar. Suppose the first line is passing through the point A with position vector a1 bar. Next, suppose the second line is like this. So they may intersect or parallel. Okay. So L2. So this second line is parallel to which vector? B2 bar vector. And suppose it is a passing through the point B, and whose position vector is A2 bar. Okay. So if these two lines are coplanar, that means if these two lies on the same board, okay, same plane, that means, so assume that that plane is the board. So now these two lines are in the same board, that is same plane. So clearly these two lines are lies on the board. Okay. Then join A and B. Then if you observe the vector AB bar, the vector B1 bar and the vector B2 bar, they are also lies on the same plane only. No? If these two lines are lies in the same plane, obviously the vector AB bar, B1 bar and B2 bar are also lies in the same plane. Okay. So if the lines are coplanar, then the vectors AB bar, B1 bar and B2 bar are also coplanar. Am I correct? So as they are coplanar, then the vector AB bar is perpendicular to the vector B1 bar cross B2 bar. Because B1 bar cross B2 bar is a vector perpendicular to the plane. Okay, as it is perpendicular to the plane, then every vector in the plane is perpendicular to that vector. So particularly this AB vector is also perpendicular to B1 cross B2. Then this implies that their dot product is 0. AB bar dot B1 bar cross B2 bar is equal to 0. Or we can write this scalar product, this is nothing but scalar triple product only. So scalar triple product only. So AB bar, box of AB bar, B1 bar, B2 bar is equal to 0. AB bar dot B1 bar cross B2 bar is can also be written as box product of AB bar, B1 bar, B2 bar is equal to 0. But what is AB bar? OB bar minus OA bar, correct? But what is OB bar? A2 bar, OA bar, A1 bar. So AB bar vector becomes what? A2 bar minus A1 bar, B1 bar, B2 bar is equal to 0. So that is the condition for the lines are coplanar. When vector equation of the lines are given, use this condition. Okay. Next to Cartesian equations are given. So the condition for the lines L1 x minus x1 by A1 is equal to y minus y1 by B1 is equal to z minus z1 by C1, and line L2 x minus x2 by A2 is equal to y minus y2 by B2 is equal to z minus z2 by C2 are coplanar. Is so is determinant of x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. Second row a1, b1, c1, nothing but drs of first line. Third row a2, b2, c2, nothing but drs of second line is equal to 0. So how we'll get this means, see here, as this line drs are a1, b1, c1, then a1 I cap plus b1 j cap plus c1 k cap is the vector parallel to the line L1, nothing but b1 bar. That means this a1, b1, c1 becomes components of the vector, components of a vector parallel to L1. So b1 bar we can take a1 I cap plus b1 j cap plus c1 k cap. Okay, so next similarly b2 bar becomes what? So line 2 drs are a2, b2, g2, a2, b2, c2 means then line 2 is parallel to the vector a2 I cap plus b2 j cap plus c2 k cap. So according to this line 2 parallel to b2 bar, so b2 bar becomes this vector. And the line 1 is passing through which point? x1, y1, z1. So then the coordinates of A becomes x1, y1, z1 and coordinates of B. That means the line passing through which point? x2, y2, z2. So that means A1 bar becomes what? OA bar. A2 bar becomes what? OB bar. Because A1 bar is the position vector of the point on the line 1 and A2 bar is the position vector of the point on the line 2. So x1, y1, z1 is a point on L1. So A1 bar is equal to OA bar, that is nothing but x1 I cap plus y1 j cap plus z1 k cap, and A2 bar is equal to OB bar, so which is equal to x2 I cap plus y2 j cap plus z2 k cap. And using this condition, so if you calculate A2 minus A1, A2 bar minus A1, what will you get components? X2 minus X1, Y2 minus Y1, Z2 minus Z1. So then here this box product is equal to what? 3 by 3 determinant. So first row becomes first vector components. What are the first vectors here? Sorry, what is the first vector here? A2 bar minus A1 bar. What are the components of A2 bar minus A1 bar? X2 minus X1, Y2 minus Y1, Z2 minus Z1. Am I correct? See, if you find A2 bar minus A1 bar, that is OB bar minus OA bar, then what you will get? X2 minus X1 I cap plus y2 minus y1 j cap plus z2 minus z1 k cap. Am I correct? Because OA bar is x1 I cap plus y1 j cap plus z1 k cap. Okay. So next, second row will become components of B1 bar. What are the components of B1 bar? A1, B1, C1. And third row becomes B2 bar components. What are the B2 bar components? A2, B2, C2. So when vector equation of the plane is given, you have to check this condition for given lines are coplanar, and Cartesian equations are given, you have to check this condition for given lines are coplanar. So look at the example. So this is a very important problem because earlier JW mains also this model problem is given. Okay, so they will give two lines. Okay, in that one of the value is unknown, and they will give the information the lines are coplanar. Then what is that unknown value? They will give two equation of lines, two lines equation. Among those two equations, one of the value is unknown, and they will give the information that those two lines are coplanar. Then what is that unknown value? Okay, so example, show that the lines show that the lines x plus 3 by minus 3, x plus 3 by minus 3, second, next that is equal to y minus 1 by 1 is equal to z minus 5 by 5, and x plus 1 by minus 1 is equal to y minus 2 by 2 is equal to z minus 5 by 5 are coplanar. So we have to show that these two lines are coplanar. So compare the given two lines with the what? Compare the first line with what? X minus x1 by a is equal to y minus y1 by b is equal to z minus z1 by c1. X minus x1 by a1 is equal to y minus y1 by b1 is equal to z minus z1 by c1. Then what you will get x1? If you compare this equation with the x minus x1 by a1, so x1 value becomes what? Minus 3. Y1 value becomes what? 1. Z1 value becomes what? 5. Then A1 minus 3, B1 1, C1 5. Then second line X2 minus 1, Y2 2, Z2 5, and A2 minus 1, B2 is 2, C2 is 5. So now you consider the determinant that of x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2. So if we show that the value of this determinant is equal to 0, then the given lines are coplanar. So that is equal to determinant of x2 minus x1, that is minus 1 minus of minus 3 plus 3. So minus 1 plus 3 2, y2 minus y1 2 minus 1 1, z2 minus z1 5 minus 5 0, a1 minus 3, b1 1, c1 5, a2 minus 1, b2 2, c2 is 5. So expand, so what will you get? Plus minus plus, so 2 into 5 minus 10. Next minus 1 into minus 15 plus 5. So plus 0. So 2 into minus 5 minus 1 into minus 10. So minus 10 plus 10 is equal to 0. So as the value of this determinant is equal to 0, then the given lines are coplanar. Therefore, given lines are coplanar. So you try this problem. Find the value of k such that the lines x minus 1 by 2, y minus 2 by 3, z minus 3 by 4 and x minus 1 by k, y minus 3 by 4, z plus 4 by 5 are coplanar. So that means already it is given these lines are coplanar. That means it is given that the value of this determinant is equal to 0. Okay, so find the value of the determinant equal to 0, you will get the unknown value k. Thank you.